Hello and welcome to the Craft Parenting Podcast where we ring our fears almost to the point where you're like, okay, that's a little too much.
I just wanted to see when you would say that was too much because
that's like insane shit.
Okay. The rule of thumb on YouTube is you don't swear like within the first 2 minutes.
that was all Marco's fault.
Come on, Marco. Okay, get with it. Welcome back to the Craft Parenting Podcast, the podcast about two Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem. My name is Joe. This is my lovely wife and co-host, Caroline.
Hey there.
And we are once again back for another exciting episode, recapping the Higher Gravity Beervent calendar. Mm-hmm. Now, we've done this every day in December so far.
Yep.
And we are holding ourselves to that. If you don't know what Higher Gravity Beervent calendar is, maybe go back and start on episode 1.
And I am holding Gnome to his promise that next year he is going to do an episode a day recorded on that day of Beervent.
Yeah. I mean, he should.
He said that we're cheating.
We're cheating. Well.
But I don't see him doing it.
Yeah, he's not doing it.
Show us how to do it better.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, he threw out the challenge and he hasn't done anything else with it. We are going to recap day 12. So what did Higher Gravity give to us for day 12?
Thank you, Gnome. On day 12 of Higher Gravity's Beervent calendar, they gave to us Holiday Boozy, a Wisconsin ale with concentrated eggnog from Wandering Monsters Brewing. It is 5.4% ABV and is 1 pint of the beers. So I don't know if this is based off of any spotted cow beers, because when I think of Wisconsin and beer and cows, spotted cow comes to mind.
Spotted cow.
Yes.
That's the beer style?
That is the beer brand that they only sell in Wisconsin. So like if we would have been smart the first time we the one and only time we went to Wisconsin, we would have come home with like 5 cases of their beer, because that's what people do. They go to Wisconsin and then they bring home like 5 cases of beer, because you literally cannot buy the beer outside of Wisconsin.
Is it Milwaukee in Wisconsin?
Yes.
I've been to Milwaukee several times.
Why didn't you get spotted cow then?
I didn't know anything about that.
And then, womp womp, I am using my Gustav glass from Taft's, which will be closing at the end. Well, Taft's Brewporium will be closing at the end of the month. And the brand was bought out by Sinbev. I think I was supposed to swirl this before I poured it. 'Cause, yep, that is not appetizing looking. Apparently you were supposed to swirl this. I might need to text Julia to warn her to swirl day 12 before she pours it. Whoopsie doodle. Here, the penguin and the snowman are going to hug the bottle. Label to camera. Okay. Now hug. So it started off as like a pale yellow beer with a yellow head.
You can still stir it.
And then I got to the bottom of the glass and it got a little chonky.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm assuming that's the eggnog. I have not had eggnog.
I don't believe I have either.
Our friend says they're going to bring some high octane eggnog if they come to our house on Saturday. So, Lord help us all.
There are chunks and stuff. I don't know how I feel about this.
violently swirling. I don't know if that's helping at all, though.
Do we want it like a spoon?
I'm going to go for it. It smells interesting. I can kind of smell at the moment.
Okay.
It tastes spicy. Like it tastes like spices.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't taste like a whole lot. Like I'm eating spices and not a whole lot else. Like they're light.
It tastes light.
Yeah. Like it's very light.
I don't know what I think about this beer. Did you already read the description?
No, because you had your phone up. I thought you were going to read it while I was pouring.
Yeah, I got it.
Because it's not on the bottle. I had to pull that from the interwebs.
Yeah, I got it. Hang on.
And this is not, well, at least they have it in the tap room. I don't remember whether or not it was a Beervent exclusive.
So this is a Wandering Monsters beer. And Wandering Monsters is one of those where they do packaging. I believe it's only in the brewery packaging, but packaging nonetheless. And they do bottles. They do tallboy bottles.
Yes.
So
like
not the...
bombers?
Well, they're not bombers, are they? You said this was a pint. So it's not a 12-ounce bottle.
Oh, so the bottle is an exclusive. And we can buy the bottle if we would like more of this.
Okay. So the description says, inspired by a trip to Wisconsin, Boise embodies the slowed down, extra friendly nature of the Midwest population. Brewed to be easy drinking, lightly hopped, with a fruity finish from the East, we've crafted something with character to be enjoyed with friends, family, and strangers alike. So, it is light. It is, it's drinkable. Mm-hmm. I don't know if people like that word, but it is. Yours kind of looks strange compared to mine. I don't know.
I think I got a little bit more of the chunky.
Yeah.
I should probably stop saying chunky.
Yeah, that's.
But I don't. I don't know what other word to use that isn't going to be gross.
It's interesting.
Tastes fine.
It's interesting and it's different.
Yeah, and
unique.
And thus continues the Beervent tradition of me not rolling cans or bottles that need to be rolled before we pour them. Somewhere on this bottle, it should have said roll before opening.
Well, you don't want to shake it.
Well, no, because you're supposed to, like, usually what you would do is you would just, like, lightly roll it.
Yeah.
And then you could pour it, but it doesn't say that anywhere on there.
No, I don't see it if it does.
I'll text the group chat and be like, no spoilers. Lightly roll your beer tomorrow before you open it.
Yeah, that would benefit greatly. We did not do that for last year's 16 lots beer. It was a cheesecake.
Yeah, which was like halfway through pouring it, I was like, oh, yeah, we probably should have rolled this can first.
And we did go there after that, and we got it on draft. Is that right?
We got something on draft at Southern Outpost. Yes. I think that was in like February. I feel like it was around Elliot's birthday.
Yeah.
Because you were like, we should go to the aquarium for Elliot's birthday. And I know where we should get lunch.
Yeah, it's not there
Nope.
anymore, unfortunately. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
All gone.
Let's pull up Wandering Monsters.
Oh, man, the snowman wants to have some fun. I want to go back to Wandering Monsters because it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
We still have we still have 4 beers in our fridge from them that we need to drink. We might crack at least one of them open this weekend. I think we're going to make an episode with their Skyline chili beer at some point. We need to get through Beervent first.
Okay. So, Wandering Monsters. Am I 21? Yes.
I mean, you were trying to make a reference that I didn't understand. So, you're much older than me.
They do not have an About Us. Okay, they have an About section on the homepage. Okay, they say, Wandering Monsters grew from a passion for crafting exceptional beer and serving mouth-watering BBQ in a welcoming, family-friendly atmosphere. Located in Cincinnati, Ohio, it's a place where everyone can unwind and have a great time. Stop by for a round of duck pin bowling, delicious food, and savor a handcrafted brews. Our commitment to quality extends beyond our beer and barbecue. With a spacious outdoor patio and fun-filled game nights, Wandering Monsters offers a dynamic experience for all ages. Whether you're catching up with friends, celebrating a special occasion, or just looking for a relaxing evening out, we're dedicated to making every visit enjoyable. That is part of their shtick. They offer bowling, duck pin bowling, which I've never done before.
It's similar to what we did in Uncle Joel's basement when he had that bowling machine.
We
Didn't bowling machine? Maybe that was just a me thing.
I never met your Uncle Joel.
Oh. Whoops the doodle. He had bowling in his basement. I don't know if it might have been duck pin bowling. Let me look at that.
Focus.
It was lots of fun.
Focus.
I'm focusing.
It looks like miniature bowling.
That's essentially what his was too. But so his the pins hung in the air, and then your ball went over sensors. The ball would go over sensors on the lane, and it would pull the pins up based on which pins it thought it had knocked down, based on the path of your ball.
Okay. I'm a bit clueless on this one, but bowling is very family friendly. It's just not, our kids aren't at that age yet, but eventually they will be, where they will be able to do it. Bowling, I can see not being a family friendly thing because bowling balls are heavy.
Well, they've got those like ramps where you set up the ramp and you help your kid put the ball on the ramp and then they push it. Yeah,
I mean, so I would I guess that's where duck pin bowling is attractive, I guess.
Yeah, because it's like a cross between skee ball and bowling.
Yeah,
because it's a smaller ball and it's a shorter lane. The kids wanted to play. Well, Lily wanted to play when I took her to Wandering Monsters. So about the beer, because I'm almost done with mine. I said it was chonky, or it looked chonky, and it did look chonky, but it didn't taste chonky. Like it was the same consistency, smooth the whole time. Because you know, so that can be like a texture thing for people, where you get like a more solid drink than the one before. I didn't get that with this at all. It was all very smooth. Still getting a little spicy, not like tongue coating flavor. It's pretty nice and light.
It's kind of creamy, I guess.
Which is probably the eggnog.
Smooth.
So I still don't know whether or not I can say that I've had eggnog.
No, you can definitely not. I don't think this counts.
Okay.
But is there anything else you wanted to say about Wandering Monsters or the beer?
I like the work they do. The beer is pretty good. It's interesting. I don't know what I was expecting. And part of that's because I haven't had eggnog. So I don't have any preconceived notions of what this should be. So I don't super know what to compare it to.
I haven't had eggnog either.
I've like debated buying it before because like everybody says have eggnog this time of year. But it's never been like part of my holiday tradition.
If you liked what you heard, please make sure you
Slam that like button. Smash subscribe. That notification bell. 5 stars.
give us that 5-star review if you are on audio only.
Sorry, I ran into one of my pairs of antlers.
We appreciate you being here. If you want to follow the show for more episodes or to hear about the latest going-ons, happenings, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X. We're also on Rumble, and of course, YouTube.
Woohoo.
And we also have a website. I haven't mentioned the website at all. I'm really bad at this, apparently. Craftparentingpodcast.com.
What he said.
If you want to follow me personally, I'm at Craft Parenting Joe on Instagram.
And I am at Caroline Creates Crafts on Instagram. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands.
I don't know either. But we will be back again tomorrow for day 13. Is that right?
That is right. I just liked watching the confusion come over your face as you were trying to remember. And I was like, can you get it? And you did it. You did it.
We will see you back here again tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.